Hi. I have a bad memory, so a full-blown story time, like full-length type shit, I can't do that because I don't remember. But I can remember the small ones. Here are 7 mini story times because I can't remember one big one. The first story takes place in elementary school. Elementary school, it was probably like 2014, something like that. My best friend at the time, who we're gonna call Rapunzel, because she had long blonde hair.
Goldilocks, let down your hair, girl. Who the fuck is Goldilocks? Damn it, here we go. You been cheating on me while I was cursed? I love you, bitch.
It was during the summer, and my best friend at the time, Rapunzel, invited me and another girl, Snow White, since we're Disney themed.
Mickey.
사랑합니다. She invited us over to our pool because it was a hot summer and it's free. I'm going.
Look like I'm going for a swim.
You know, we're doing like kids activities, jumping in a pool, having fun, splashing water everywhere, like just what would regular kids do at the pool. Now, interesting fact about that pool, it's not one that was like dug into the ground. It's one that's like above ground and like it's super high. So you need a ladder. To climb inside the pool. Remember that ladder. Now comes a time where we're trying to like look fancy in our dives and like do some tricks and all of that, and we end up doing front flips.
Do a flip!
We're doing front flips because back flips are scary.
Oogly bitch!
Girl, they mad scary. But being able to do front flips definitely made me confident enough to try back flips. And guess what? Succeeded, girl. That backflip was eating.
Wanna push the hole?
Honestly, me being able to do those backflips was luck. One thing about luck, at some point, it runs out. I'm about to do my eyebrows, so in the next clip, you're gonna see me with eyebrows because, girl, yeah.
Oogly bitch!
Don't ask questions, trust the process, and keep listening. So my luck eventually ran out, and I did the backflip. So here I am attempting yet another backflip.
Imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are of it.
And remember that ladder I told you to remember about? Yeah. As I'm doing my backflip, my face, and especially my lip, hits the ladder. It doesn't just hit the ladder, it hits a screw on the ladder. Here is 8-year-old me trying to play cool even though I wanted to cry so bad. Girl, I wanted to cry. Basically, all of this of my lip is open and I think I needed stitches. Till this day, I have like a bump here and it's from that day. As you guys may know, I'm Sãotomean. Sãotomean Prince. This one story happened the last time I was there, so probably like 12 years ago. And I wish I was joking, but you know, the price to go back home be expensive, girl.
If you put a fuck in my cup, I will shut the fuck up.
What do you mean the cheapest ticket is 𝗍𝗾𝗀𝘀? It was either the first or second time I went there, and I was at my grandpa's house.
Things are getting a little wild at Caillou's house.
Here comes the hurricane, bitch.
One thing about my grandpa, he had a lot of pets, and especially one dog. That dog at that time, she was pregnant. Please keep that in mind. Now picture this. It's me, my cousin, my older brother, and my oldest cousins. We're all 4 just playing in the backyard. Because we had nothing to do, we decided to create a tribe. On s'appelait les 𝗂𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀. Je sais pas d'où ça vient. We had an anthem. Qui sommes-nous? Les 𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. Comment nous du matin léger? I don't know if I was 8 or if I was 4. In either cases, we were children. Since we were a tribe, one of our main activities was to hunt, right? As we pretended to hunt, we were basically just bothering my grandpa's dog. Like, straight up, we're just pissing her off. That specific day, she had just given birth to her puppies.
A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops.
We're pissing her off, but the main thing she's trying to do is protect her puppies. And there comes the moment where she's just had enough of it. She's just done with our bullshit. She's not having it. She's like, nah, y'all have me fucked up. And she starts chasing us all around our grandpa's house. I am the youngest out of all 4 of us, meaning I had the weakest physical capacities. Okay. As any young cousin or young sibling would do, I was just following the oldest. Okay, I was just doing what they were doing because I thought they were cool.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
But I didn't think into the equation that we will be chased by a dog. So here we are, all 4 of us just running, and guess who's last? Here I am literally running for my life. I'm giving my all. And I get beaten. I got bitten in the back of the knee, and girl, did I cry. I remember it didn't hurt that bad. Like, it was a little bite. But I was screaming, crying, and throwing up, rolling on the floor. I had to be dramatic because they had to understand that it was their fault if I was hurt.
She's crying. Do you hear her crying? Like we care. I don't give a...
For me to be mentally well and stable after this traumatic event, I needed somebody to get yelled at. So I was going to be dramatic. I think the next one will make y'all understand the type of child that I was. Very much needing to be watched 24/7 or something will definitely happen.
One, con. The 2, 1, 2, the country 1.
That was me. For this one, we are at my auntie's house in Portugal. Mind you, I was 2 years old when that happened, so I have no memory of that. I was told this, but I find it so hilarious that I just have to tell everybody.
Asseyez-vous, franchement, dingue.
Because that's so me. Like, of course I did that. So we were at my aunt's apartment. She had a balcony, right? And as everybody was just talking and hanging out, they started thinking, where's the little baby?
Parfois, certaines questions n'ont pas de réponse.
And the quest to find me begins. Everybody, and I mean everybody in my family, was looking for me in that damn apartment. They couldn't find me. They didn't know where I was. My auntie at the time, she had a maid. We call that empregada in Portuguese. The empregada found me. I was sitting on the balcony. No, but like quite literally. See how a balcony is built, right? So on this side, there's the house. On this side, there's a wall so that you don't fall off. I was sitting on the wall, feet hanging, like. The maid sees me, but she can't do anything parce que si je sursaute, je tombe et je meurs.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
Pas ouf comme situation, c'est pas génial. Donc, paniquée, elle appelle mon père. My dad, who's very, very, very carefully gonna walk towards me and grab me and literally like throw himself at the floor to make sure that we're not falling off the balcony. And that is how I almost died from just me being stupid. I just find this story hilarious because it is very telling of who I am as a person. This next one happened at another aunt's house. This time it was in France. So, you know, we're just having a little get together, a little barbecue. Like I said previously, I was a child that needed to be watched 24/7.
You better stop!
Like, you just had to have your eyes on me or I was up to something. Now, as you can tell right now, I've always been obsessed with makeup. At that family gathering, I remember just going to the bathroom and looking in my aunt's makeup bag because if there's makeup, I'm interested. So I'm just going through her makeup and I find a lipstick. Now, back when I was younger, rom-coms were still a very, very popular thing. I don't know if they still are. I don't hear about any rom-coms anymore.
How did you and mom meet? We was in school and we bumped into each other. Her bugs fell. And I seen that ass. I was like, damn, bitch.
So here I am with a lipstick in my hand and a mirror in front of me. In rom-coms, usually the female love interest will like write something with lipstick on the mirror and like put it in a heart because, oh my God, that's so cute, that's adorable, that's, wow, that's adorable, right? So I thought, let me do that. I was literally like 4 or 5 and I had the most creative ideas.
Everybody's so creative.
I love that. So there I was writing my dad's name and putting in a heart in dark red lipstick on my aunt's mirror. After doing that, do you think I cleaned it up?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I literally left and went on about my day like nothing happened. Now, of course, at some point, somebody's gonna use the bathroom and see it, which is what happened.
And
My aunt came back from the bathroom, bursting out laughing. She's laughing because not only did I write on the mirror, but I spelled my dad's name wrong.
B-I-C-T-H. In that order.
Like, not the spelling error, girl. Damn it. I mean, then again, I was 5, so yeah. Who would have? Yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah. This one is actually hilarious because tell me why I thought I was so slick. Ciao.
just as I thought. Trash.
One day, me and my mom were just grocery shopping, right? We're just going to the grocery store and grocery store. On fait les courses. Voilà, on fait les courses. And you know how when you go to check out your items, around the cashier's like seat, there's always little stuff that you can buy, like gum, cereal bars, like some stupid stuff like that, right? Now, at that time, there was this one thing that I kept seeing an ad for on TV. It was like those little like fruit like paste type thing. I wanted to try it so bad. At that time, the gates of heaven was this to me. At that time, nothing mattered more than to try this to me. What I also know for a fact is that my mom is never gonna buy that for me. One thing about me is I've always had perseverance.
And I'm not gonna let anyone get in my way. I'm a failure.
And if I was not gonna get it from my mom, I was gonna get it somehow. So this could have been a simple shoplifting story, but no, it's not even that happened.
Bon, c'est pas que j'en ai marre, mais je suis un peu fatiguée.
Basically, my thought process was, if I steal it, my mom's gonna find it and she's gonna yell at me, which I don't want that to happen. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna taste it, leave it where it is. So I did try it, but I didn't shoplift and she's never gonna know and I'm gonna be fine forever. I've always been a smart child. What can I say? I've always been a smart child. So discreetly, I tried to take a bag, rip it open, take a little bit of it and taste it, which I succeeded. I did do that. And nobody saw me. Or so I thought. There comes our time to pay for our things and literally we were this close from leaving. And the cashier turns around, looks at me in the eyes and tells me, you know it's a bad thing to steal. Now, when I tell you my heart sunk, my whole soul left my body. Now, mind you, as a kid, stealing equals jail. So I was never gonna admit that I tried to take something. I didn't want to go to jail, so I denied. And the thing is, my mom, she defended me. She was like, how dare you accuse my child of stealing? And I'm just standing there like, yeah, bitch. I got my mom by my side. I got my right side. And we're left like nothing happened. Now, once in the car, though.
Pleure pas. On ne pleure pas. C'est interdit de pleurer. Interdit.
Yeah, I got yelled at. Yeah. Since we're on that shoplifting topic, let me tell y'all the one day me and my friends were accused of shoplifting over something we did not steal. On this one, I was a little bit older. I was 14. It was my last year of middle school. I remember me and my friends on weekends, we would love to like go hang out in town and, you know, like go shopping and shit. And the one place we shopped at was Primark. I'm with 2 of my friends, right? First one, we're gonna call her Cherry because she likes cherries. One thing you need to know about Cherry is that she's Caribbean, but she's mixed, black and white. However, she does look like a North African woman. One thing about North African people in France, there is this ugly stereotype that they steal, right? So it's not uncommon for African people in general in France to get followed by like security and all. That's low-key normal for that to happen to us, right? Now, my other friend, we're gonna call her Orange because she likes the color orange. Orange is Asian. She's white and Vietnamese and Thai.
You can do that in China, but you can get your ass killed out here, man.
Now, one thing about it, our allowance wasn't that much, girl. So what happened was that Orange stole a shirt. We went to the fitting rooms and she literally just put the shirt underneath her clothes and then we left. As we're leaving, security checks our bag. Now, mind you, I was a loyal customer at Primark, so most of my makeup was from there, including my lip balms. Tell me why. She opens my bag, sees the lip balm that's halfway used. Not some new stuff with the package still on it. No. It's halfway used with my big fingerprint on it. And we tried to tell her that, yeah, like I bought this like a long time ago. It's halfway used. I did not just fucking steal it. Are you fucking dumb? But she doesn't want to hear it. So she takes us to the stealing people room. If you've ever been in that room, you know what I'm talking about. So she takes us there and she's checking our bags, the cameras. She's checking like the receipt to see if everything that we bought is everything that we got and all of that and blah, blah, blah. And she sees that everything lines up. Mind you, she only looked into my bag and into Cherry's bag. She didn't look into Orange at all. She was like, what's the point? Even though she was the one stealing, whatever. And as we're leaving, she starts apologizing like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's just that we have to check and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And here I go, being outraged.
J'en ai eu marre de me faire marcher dessus. Stop! Alors maintenant, avant qu'on m'attaque, je passe à l'attaque.
And I'm outraged because, yes, you're in fact doing your job. And we were, in fact, shoplifting. But you're so racist that you just took the wrong people. Funny thing is, when I got back from this little hangout day, I told my parents the whole story and they were so outraged. They wanted to go back and get the girl fired. How caring of them. That was very caring of them. This next one is really funny how I'm not ashamed to tell it, even though it happened literally like last year. There was an era where I would go to the gym like twice a week. Pull up in it, it's a bit of a technical problem. Should be fine now. Yeah. I was going to the gym pretty regularly, right? My gym had several floors and the floor where you would change was the last one. So what I would do is walk up them stairs, change, go pee, and then start working out. Like every other time I went to the gym, I did that too. As I'm changing, I feel this violent need to poop. Not violent as in diarrhea. Violent as in it's big, it's thick, and it's knocking at the door. And at that point, it wasn't an emergency. I was not gonna be able to do my little gym session with this happening downstairs. No. Emergency situation means emergency solutions, babe. I had to go.
I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first, Lucian.
After putting toilet paper all over the seat, I sit down and then I understand the work that is ahead of me. Now, the problem is there was most likely gonna have people waiting outside. So I understand that my job here is to be quick. If I'm being honest, it felt like giving birth. I'm talking about some. Now, because I didn't want the whole world to know the business that was going on in the bathroom, I put a little bit of toilet paper like inside the water. So like if anything falls, it doesn't make that much of a sound. I go to, like flush the toilet. Problem being that it doesn't flush. I started panicking. I was okay. It's the end of me. The most embarrassing moment of my life is gonna happen right there, right now. Right at this moment.
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
I tried flushing it. The water kept coming up and kind of down and kind of up and kind of down. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I left.
Looks like we're out of milk. I'll be right back.
Like a coward, yes. Now, the non-coward thing to do was to go see somebody that worked there and be like, hey, I think the toilets are clogged. I just left. I was so embarrassed.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
And I didn't leave the gym. I went to do my session. I stayed. After my session, I had to go to the bathroom again to pee, and it was magically unclogged. So acted like nothing happened, and went on about my day. Actually, there is a last story, but I need to go live and pierce my ears. So if you like this video, make sure to comment and like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. No hours.